Hockey season is in full swing on HNLive.ca, and we are very excited about an upcoming event in November in Calgary at the Winsport Arenas. Thanks so much for joining us today on Hockey Talk. I'm Dave Dawson. Yes, we are joined by Robin Yakemchuk, the co-chair of the Rocky Mountain Classic. It is the 9th annual at the Winsport Arenas in Calgary, happening November 10th to 14th, and he's our guest today. Robin, thanks so much for joining us, and it's going to be a big event, so why don't you just run it down for the viewers? What can we expect coming up in November 10th to 14th in Calgary?
Well, thanks for having me on, Dave. Our Rocky Mountain Classic is an annual event. We've expanded the tournament this year from 16 up to 24 teams. We have teams coming from all of our western provinces, BC, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and of course, Alberta. It's a fantastic tournament. It will showcase some of the top players in Western Canada. It's one of the top events for our WHL scouts to come and take a look at potential players that could play in the Western Hockey League down the road in a couple of years. They scouted heavily for their WHL draft in the springtime. And we're just happy to be a part of it with the Northwest Hockey Association. We host the event, and we're happy to have everybody join us in Calgary in November.
We're very excited to be broadcasting 64 games over 4 arenas over 5 days. Quite an undertaking, and very, very excited about it. And obviously a tournament of that magnitude, and you mentioned that many eyes on it as well, been going on for a number of years. What's the sense of excitement building for this kind of event, and naturally with some of these players you mentioned getting ready for that spring WHL draft?
A great deal of excitement. Obviously last year with COVID, and we had to cancel the tournament last season. But coming up this year, it's there's a lot of people looking forward to it. In previous events, we've had over 1,000 paid guests come and watch the tournament at the great facility at Winsport. Like you said, four arenas going for 5 days. Tons of great action to come and watch it. Now with HNLive involved, we're so excited to offer it to so many more people so that they can, if they can't make it out to Calgary or they can't make it to Winsport, they'll be able to log in and watch the games live.
Maybe just touch on for the viewers, obviously the caliber of hockey we talk about. These are going to be WHL eligible players, but when the tournament packages are now available, you can go on HNLive.ca and buy a tournament pass for it. Maybe just speak to the caliber of hockey and what people can expect at U15 AAA level.
Yeah, the tournament caliber is first class. We have a combination of teams that come from, like I said, all the 4 provinces and multiple different leagues. So we have the CSHL League that participates, Yale Academy, Delta Green Academy. These teams recruit the top players in their provinces. They're from all across Western Canada. And this is the step before, like I said, when these players will make the WHL teams. Just going back from last tournament in 2019, the caliber of kids that played in the tournament was unbelievable. We have kids that are playing now for the Winnipeg Ice. We have kids that are playing Calgary Hitmen for Prince George Cougars. It's the step away from the WHL.
And we'll have, leading up, obviously, the 64 games over 4 rinks. Be guys like Peter Labardius will be calling games, John Mullen, Phil Andrews, yours truly as well. Less exciting on that list, but obviously building up to the gold medal game, which is going to be really exciting, a multi-camera production.
It's a great tournament because it's so heavily volunteered by our association as well. I wanted to make sure that we thank all our volunteers. We basically have just about 500 volunteer shifts that take care of everything from running the score clock to the penalty boxes, security at the facility. So the Northwest is a huge undertaking with the volunteers, and that's one of the reasons it makes the tournament such a great success as well. We'd like to thank BNP Cycle. They've been a great sponsor of the tournament in the past, and again this year they'll be helping us sponsor the first and second team all-stars with jerseys. Howie's Hockey Tape is sponsoring the MVP of the Player of the Game prizes that the top kids from each game will receive. We have a multitude of sponsors that help us out and make this a great success as well.
All right, 9th Annual Rocky Mountain Classic coming up at the WinSport Arenas November 10th to 14th in Calgary. We cannot wait for that event. Head to HNLive.ca, pick up your tournament pass for purchase during the event, and you can purchase the games after the event is over for download. But get there, check it out. It's going to be an outstanding event, and we look forward to hearing more about that in the coming weeks leading up to it, and of course, the excellent showcase that it's going to be. On behalf of our producer Corey Bro and Robin Yakemchuk, thanks so much for watching Hockey Talk. We'll see you next time.